Good morning. Let's get ready for the day.
One of my most requested videos is vlogs, and I don't share a lot of vlogs. I have done a few, and I will put this in a vlog playlist, but I don't do a lot of vlogs because obviously my kids are in my life. I don't necessarily want my kids in my videos, and they also don't want to be in my videos. But today I do have a pretty good amount of time where I'm doing things by myself, and so I thought today would be the perfect day to do a vlog. So I'm just doing my skincare before I do my makeup. I used the ginseng essence water. I get it from the Korean brand. I will link it down below. And then I'm going to go in with my Merit Gray Skin. I have to do my skincare before I put makeup on because my skin is so dry. I used to let my skincare dry before I put my makeup on. Now I like it to not really soak in. I like it to be kind of still sitting on my skin a little bit, just so that my makeup gets a little bit of that oil inside of it, so that my skin doesn't look so cakey and dry. And then I'm gonna go in with the Gray Skin, what is this called? Priming Moisturizer. You guys, these are my tried and true. I've gone through so many bottles of both of those products. And this I just rub into my face. My hair, my towel is falling off of my hair. And then down my neck. Okay, now that I have those on, here is my little makeup kit that I like to just bring to my bed. I used to have a makeup vanity. In fact, I still have a makeup vanity. It's just in the garage. But it's really big and it's white and it's like that plasticky looking wood coating, and it's not wood, it's like white, but anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about, and it's just not my style anymore, so it's in the garage, and I just do my makeup on the bed, and that seems to work out for me. I just used the Merit what is this called? The Merit Complexion Stick. I will have all these items linked down below for you guys, and like I said, I just put it over top of my face while my skincare isn't all the way soaked in, because it blends so easily and it thins it out and it makes it look like I have no makeup on. Now that I've got that all blended out, I like to go in with the Huda Beauty contour, and I just stick my finger in here. I used to use my brush, but recently I started doing it with my finger just to have a little bit less product and to kind of put it exactly where I want it instead of having it all over the place, a little bit less blended out, a little bit more concentrated in certain areas. And so these are all the areas I like to do. You can tell I do this all the time because I'm not using a mirror. And then I just take a brush and blend that out. Okay, I had to put my hair up because it kept falling out of the towel. The next thing that I do is a little tiny bit of concealer. I just use the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. I always try a new concealer and I seem to always go back to this one. It's just the one that seems to work the best for me. And I just put a little bit under my eye, a little bit on my forehead, whoops, and a little bit on my chin, and then I just blot it out. Next up is a little bit of blush. I try to have an idea of what I'm going to wear before I put any blush on my face because I like it to match whatever I'm wearing, or at least go like with cooler tones or warmer tones or whatever it may be. But today I have no clue what I'm going to wear, so I'm just going to go with a pink blush. This is in the color Happy from Rare Beauty. I absolutely love their blushes. I feel like they last the longest, and they are the most pigmented as far as all the blushes that I have tried in a cream blush. And that is what the base looks like, you guys. I just love this base. It almost looks like I don't have any makeup on. The blush is a little bit bright right now, but it does settle down quite a bit. And I've actually been doing my eyeshadow lately, but today I'm just going to do a little bit of bronzer in my crease and just go with that. I feel like getting ready, but I don't really feel like getting ready. So I'm going to put, this is my powder brush. It already has a little bit of powder on it. I'm just going to put that over my eyelids so that it has some powder on it and it's not as sticky. And then I'm just going to go ahead and go over the rest of my face. Like I said, it just has a little bit of powder left over from the last time I used it, but I do want to go for a more natural glowy look today, so I don't want to take away from the glowiness. So I have a little bit of bronzer on here, and I'm just going to put it right here in my crease, and that's it for eyeshadow. I realize that a lot of people don't show how they do their eyebrows on camera, so I'm going to share with you guys. I just do the Anastasia Dip pomade in the color taupe, and I just dip an angled brush inside of there, and then I smear it on here because I don't want it to be too intense. And then what I do is I brush my eyebrows up, and I just go with the natural shape of my eyebrows, and they are actually two different eyebrow shapes. My eyebrows don't grow the same. This one, the point is further out, and this one it's closer in. But like I said, I just find it easier to just go with the shape that it already is. And I just fill them in, and then I make the tip a little bit darker than the front portion of the brow. And then I just dip my brush back into the lid with a little bit of product on it, and I sharpen up this front portion, giving the shape just a little bit more sharpness, and then the front I just feather in. And that's it. That's done. That's not done. Okay, my makeup is all done. I like to let my hair air dry because I don't like to put too much heat on it, but I need to figure out what I'm going to wear today, and I have some ideas, but nothing quite fits right now. I have to go with a size medium in tops to fit my chest. I am getting a breast augmentation done to go smaller in my chest, which I am so excited for next year. But I have to go up a size in shirts in order, again, to fit my chest. But then my jeans, I'm in between a size 4 and a 6. So my size 6 are too baggy, and my size 4s are a little uncomfortable, but they look better. So it's really a hard time, you guys, trying to figure out what to wear. These are all my coats. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. And you can see I don't have very many shirts. I am seeing that I have this shirt, which is a cropped shirt. So maybe I'll go with this with possibly a skirt. One of my new quint skirts, maybe even navy on navy. That could be an option. And then this side of my closet is all of the Christmas presents. Have you guys started Christmas shopping yet? I have. I always shop early so that I can actually enjoy the holidays. This is all my dresses. I have a few, not too many. I'm not really in the mood to wear a dress, but I definitely could. I need to get my nails done later. So dresses are good for that because then when I get my toes done, it's easy for me to pull the length up. But same kind of scenario with my dresses. I don't really have anything that fits perfectly. Things are either sized up to fit my chest or they are tight on my chest. Okay, I found this in my closet. I'm thinking maybe I can go with this shirt with this skirt. I'm not sure if it's going to be too hot today here, but let's try it on and see how it goes. Okay, this never happens. I actually like it more than I thought I would. Usually have to try something on 2 to 3 times unless it's a repeat outfit to know that it works, but I think that this is comfortable. It's casual enough. It's what I was going for, being comfortable and put together. So now I just need to figure out my shoes and how I want to do my hair. Okay, for jewelry, I was going to go with my new Pauline necklace because I am quite literally obsessed with it. It is so beautiful, but I felt like it's a little too sparkly, a little too shiny. I don't want to go too fancy today. I want to keep my outfit relatively casual. So when I was going through my jewelry box, I saw these pieces that my husband had got me quite a while ago, and I don't wear them very often because they are a little bit more dressy. So even though I was trying to avoid the dressy over there, I felt like wearing these. So this is what I'm wearing today for jewelry. I switched out my earrings, and I'm not usually a matchy-matchy girl, but I don't know, it felt right today. So we are rolling with the jewelry. For my hair, I think I'm just going to do a round brush blow dry, and then because the outfit is fluffy, big fluffy, it's not figure flattering. Usually I like to have a little bit of skin showing, so I'm going to put my hair back behind my shoulders, and that's it. Hi guys, it is the next weekend, and I was going to completely scrap my vlog video, but then I was like, no, Melissa, you spent effort and energy into this vlog, and you need to finish the vlog. Just because it's a little different for you, it makes you feel a little bit uncomfortable, doesn't mean that you should scrap the video. So we are not scrapping the video, we are getting ready again. But instead of going over like how I do my makeup, I wanted to discuss something with you guys. And that is collaborations and sponsored videos. Do you guys know what the difference is between a collaboration video and a sponsored video? Before I started doing YouTube, I had no clue what the difference was. So the difference is between a collaboration video with a brand, I'm speaking about with a brand, not another YouTuber, is that usually the item is gifted, but there isn't any expectations. So for example, a brand might send you something and say, hey, if you feel compelled or if you really enjoy our product, then we would love for you to film some content, but you're not expected to. Or it could be the opposite, where they do expect you to film something in exchange for the item. However, it's not a paid video. So a lot of times it's a lot more lenient. They don't tell you what to say. They don't have any expectations. They just kind of send you the item and say, hey, could you please film something on it? That's what a collaboration video is. On the opposite end of that, a sponsored video is when a brand reaches out to you and they say, hey, this is what we're looking for. We need, let's just throw some made up scenario out there. We want to send you this bag. It's a fall handbag. It's from our new fall launch. Could you please upload a video? Make sure that you talk about the discount code. Make sure that you talk about the leather quality. Make sure that you show this, this, and this. And you'll have a specific link in the video, but you're also going to get paid for it. So not only are you getting this item, but you're also getting paid for it. The amount of time and energy that goes into a sponsored video and even a gifted video is drastically different than the amount of time that goes into a video that you're just creating for yourself. At least in my experience. Take this all as in me speaking for myself, you guys, not speaking for anybody else. I had a comment recently, and on that comment, somebody said that they really didn't like that I was sharing a gifted bag. It was a gifted bag. It was one of those scenarios where there was zero expectation. In fact, the bag was gifted to me earlier this year, and I just barely filmed the video on it because I really, truly loved and enjoyed the bag. So I chose to film the video on it. That to me, in my personal humble opinion, is no different than my husband buying me a bag and then me sharing it. The company didn't even know that I filmed a video on their bag that they sent me. They didn't even see the video. They have no clue. I didn't send them the link. I didn't tell them I was filming the video. None of that. And the reason why I wanted to go over this is because it surprises me that people expect YouTubers or content creators to, one, have enough money to buy everything to review for you. By getting gifted items, we are able to review more products for you. It's just as simple as that. It makes it so that we can try out more brands, and it makes it so that we can try out brands to talk to you about, and they might be popular brands that you are curious about. So I don't see a downfall in that. And number two, it's amazing to me that people expect free, completely free entertainment. So you expect somebody, let's say your neighbor, do you expect your neighbor to create free content for you? Do you expect them to entertain you for free? That just blows my mind. On YouTube, on average, I have a little over 7,000 subscribers at the time of filming this video. My average video makes like $9, you guys. $9 for one video that I had to get ready for. I had to plan for it. I had to film it. I had to edit it. It takes me, for the whole process, probably for an easy video, I'd say about 4 to 5 hours. For a video where I am looking things up and I am telling you guys leather types and I am telling you price points and I'm linking everything in the description box, it takes me a good 10 hours to do that. 10 hours worth of work for $9. It's not worth it. We need, as content creators, a income other than just YouTube income. Otherwise, it's just simply not worth it. So for me personally, I just don't understand why there's so much hate around sponsored videos or collaborations. Now, I explained earlier what a sponsored video is. It's a brand reaching out to you and saying, we will pay you for this. Please go over the leather quality. Please go over, and of course every sponsored is different, but they ask you what to go over. They do not say, I need you to say this, this, and that. They do not send you a script. It's 100% up to you. They send you a brief about their brand, where it's just a form that you read about their brand. They send you the details about the product, what it's made out of, things like that. And then you create your own content based off of the information that was provided. So nothing is told to be said. You don't even have to give, or at least the sponsors that I take, you do not even have to give a good review. If it comes in and the product is bad, you can say the product is bad. You can say, hey, this is different than I was expecting. Hey, the quality is worse than I was expecting. In fact, I've done that before. I don't know if I still have it on my channel or not, but I worked with Ted Baker and it was a very negative review, you guys. The bag was not good at all. The quality was horrible. If I still have that video, I'll link it down below for you guys. And that was a video where they had sent me the bag. I can't remember if it's sponsored or not, but it was definitely sent to me for free. And so with that being said, I just hope to clear up a little bit of the negativity around sponsored content, because for me, I can't try out every single brand. I'm not in a price bracket where I can financially try every single brand. And so by getting gifted items, it makes it so that I can try out more brands for you. With that being said, I vow and promise to always be transparent and honest, you guys. Always. I have probably in my inbox right now about 20 brand requests. This is due to the holidays. Usually I do get brand requests quite frequently, but it's usually like, I don't know, a couple a week. I have probably 20 just from this morning, or the last couple days rather, not just this morning, from the last couple days. And out of all of those brands, I have chose 3 of them to work with. One of which I've worked with previously, and I absolutely love them. One of which is a brand that I am flabbergasted and cannot believe that this is my life and that they are choosing to work with me. I am so stoked for it. And one is a brand that I was super curious about and very tempted to purchase a bag from, but just hadn't yet because there was other bags that took priority. So with that being said, I turn down anything that doesn't resonate with me. If it's something that doesn't feel like me, if it's something that I look at it and I'm like, no, I'm not excited about that. If it's something that I would never purchase for myself, if it's something that doesn't resonate with my channel. Sometimes I will do something like a jewelry collaboration, but that resonates with my channel to a degree. It's my channel is fashion related. It's fashion, beauty, style. So jewelry does fit into that. But I'm not going to, like, there's a brand that just reached out to me, for shower stuff. You guys don't want to see that. That's not what my channel is about. So why would I, even though the item was really cool and I could see myself loving it and I could see myself purchasing it. Actually, in fact, let me just ask you guys, do you guys want me to start taking on more collaborations of other stuff, like homeware stuff? Would that be something that you're interested in? Another brand that I'm considering working with is actually a workout brand. I haven't decided. I've been going back and forth with them because I obviously am in my era where I am trying to exercise more and be healthier. So I feel like it's a really good time for me to take on a collaboration with an exercise brand, but that's not necessarily what my channel is about. So that's where I hesitate. My point is, and what I'm trying to get at, is that I turn down a lot of collaborations, and I only choose the collaborations of items that I am excited about, items I would purchase for myself, and items that I think you guys would be curious about, or items or brands. So, and I believe that all YouTubers do this. They turn down so many collaborations. So it's not like we're talking about something that we absolutely hate. It's not like we're talking about things that we're not excited about. It's not like we're talking about or being paid to talk about something that we just don't stand behind. At least for myself. I'm not going to talk about a brand or an item that I'm not truly excited about. So I guess my points are to kind of to rethink what I'm saying. Can't think of the word right now. I will never choose to talk about a brand that I don't like, whether that's the first time I've heard of it or not. If I go through their website and I see things that I like, then it's a brand that I like, that I'm excited for, that I want to talk about. I will never take on a collaboration or a sponsored video just for the money. I am very real, very authentic, and you can tell if I'm not excited about something. Now, sometimes my sponsored videos that are a little bit more, they ask a lot, like they want me to remember a lot, like they want me to remember what the material is made of, what the color is, what the name of the product, like there's just a lot to remember. Sometimes I do come across a little bit more serious in those videos because I'm trying to remember everything. But other than that, you guys are going to be able to tell if I don't like something or not. And I'm not going to take a collaboration of something that I do not like and would not use in my personal life. Also, I have to make YouTube worth it. In order for me to be able to keep on going with YouTube, which I really want to do, it has to be worth it for me. And making $9 off of a video is not worth it for me. So by accepting sponsorships and by accepting gifted video topics, it makes it worth it. Not only am I getting a new product, I have now a new video idea to film for you guys and something to review for you guys, and I might make a little side income. Now, I want to be 100% transparent with you guys. I already told you how much I make on my average video. On my average sponsored video, which is much less than a gifted video for me and for my channel, I make $100. $100, that's it. On my average integrated video, so that is a video where, let's say I'm doing a video on my handbag collection, and then in the beginning there's like a short portion that's about whatever the gifted item is, I make $50. So it's not a lot of money, you guys. It's not life-changing money. It's not enough money for me to talk about something in a negative way. It's not It's not enough money for me to talk about something positively that I feel negative about. I'm not selling my soul for $100, you guys. Just not doing it. It has to be something that I absolutely love. So anyway, I just wanted to clear that up for you guys. I know that sponsored videos, a lot of people feel really weird about it, and they think that we're lying and we're just, talking so positively about something because it was gifted to us. And for me, in my case, it's not. That's not the case. Like I said, I'm not selling my soul for $100. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's vlog. I know it's a little different than other people's vlogs because I'm not unboxing a bunch of stuff. I'm not going to the store. I'm not showing you anything exciting, but this is my real life as a mom of lots of kids, and I am trying to do my best to share with you guys a little bit more of my day-to-day life. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below if you were surprised by anything in today's video, such as how much money I make on a video or how much I get paid through sponsored videos or anything else I shared. But until next time, bye guys.